Hello YouTube, this is me, Shiny. This is episode 138. From our last game that we played, we already played against with the the Arizona Diamondbacks from our fourth and final game. So right now we're gonna play against with the New York Mets, and I believe so. If I'm not mistaken, I see that there's the next phase for the September call up in 2000. Not- the 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 next phase of September call up in 2 days, meaning that we might get the final confirm that we might get some new players from our team very soon. So I believe we're gonna be getting the new players on September 4. I'm guessing. So I really want to say thank you everybody who's been watching my videos. I truly appreciate everyone who's been watching my videos, and yeah, like I said, let's continue getting some W's. Like I said, so here we go.
Welcome to this Labor Day edition of Inside the Show. Let's take a look back at Sunday's news and results. Starting in the National League West, Hanley Ramirez was a force at the plate with 3 long balls and 4 RBIs, leading the Dodgers over the Diamondbacks 14-1. He has now hit safely in 7 straight games. In the standings, the Dodgers sit in first place in the National League West division. They are more than 10 games ahead of second. And the Diamondbacks are third in the division. They're over 20 games out of first. The Colorado Rockies combined for a 4-hitter as they grabbed a victory over the Padres at Petco Park 4-1. Entering the day's action, the Padres are in last place in the NL West. They're over 20 games out of first. And the Rockies are second in the division. They're over 20 games out of first. The New York Mets allowed only 5 hits in the game as they dismantled the Giants 8-1. As of right now, the Giants sit in 4th place in the National League West. They're over 20 games out of first, while the Mets are in 2nd place in the NL East, but they currently lead the NL wildcard race. The Pirates grabbed 13 hits in the game as they beat the Braves in Atlanta 8-3. As of today, the Braves sit in 4th place in the National League East Division. They're 16.5 games out of first. And the Pirates sit in 4th place in the National League Central Division, 16 games out of first. Wilson Contreras launched a pair of home runs while driving in 4 along the way, helping the Marlins dispose of the Blue Jays 4-2.
So here we go.
MLB Network's coverage of Major League Baseball is on the air. A Labor Day matchup in store for you here between the New York Mets and the Los Angeles Dodgers. Yunel Escobar aims to bring his hitting streak to 25 straight.
Nice.
Alex Wood, a lefty from North Carolina, gets the starting assignment. Dan, any thoughts?
Hey, man, this guy keeps his team in the ball game. He's won 2 of his last 3 starts, so he's been throwing the ball really well. And
Hold on, let me get, even though I kind of did my first strike, but I just want to make something short. That's all. Warm up. Let me stretch and toss. And warm up, just in case.
Wood gets the sign. Here's the 0-1. Couldn't wait back. A swing and a miss.
I feel like when you're facing a 2-pitch mix like this, sink or changeup, as an offense, the game plan has to be the fact that you have to get something elevated. You know he's not going to beat you with velocity, so it's going to come down to who executes better.
Well, there to take it is Escobar, and that's a tough out number 1.
Nice.
Next for the Mets, Dave Winfield, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. First delivery to him on the way. A little bouncer. Foul ball, however, strike 1. Game time temperature tonight, 62 degrees, but should drop into the 50s before we're done. Short, hit hard. Escobar has it. And very quickly there, they're 2 gone to start the inning. Next up for New York, Paul Goldschmidt. First chance for him here in the top of the first with nobody on. Swung on and missed. It's 0-1. While his hitting streak might be drawing most of the attention, some might not realize he's hitting for real power as well, slugging over 500 for the season.
And that's the beauty of it, Matty. He's doing it with damage. It's not the 1-for-4 with the ground ball with eyes or the bleeder with no one on that doesn't help the team. This is a guy that's done serious damage from day one of this hit streak, and it's continued.
Mets go down 1-2-3, and now the Dodgers get a crack at it. No score. Now at the plate, Kelby Tomlinson. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
Leading off for the Dodgers, second baseman.
Here's the first pitch to him. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Ashburn sprinting after it, 1 away. At the plate, Yunel Escobar. Not to jinx him or anything, but he'll be looking to lengthen his hitting streak here.
When you get above 20 games, you start thinking about it every at-bat when you take that donut off on the on-deck circle. 25 games, now you're starting to get into some rarefied air.
Fellas, these Mets, as they enter play here tonight, they come in here hoping to make it 2 in a row as they broke a 3-game skid with a victory last time out.
Yeah, Matty, a lot of things trending in the right direction for this team. They won their last game, they scored a bunch of runs, and let's see if they continue that today. Hey, the leadoff man wasn't able to do his job, but the number 2 hitter came through right there with the single, setting the table for the big boys.
In now, Justin Turner. High in the air down the right field line. Winfield on the move, makes the play, and there are 2 gone now. And he will scurry back to first as he'll think twice about trying to move up. Giancarlo Stanton now. He's coming off a month in which he earned National League Player of the Month recognition. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Takes a look at one catching the outside corner. Aside from the hitting streak, he also sits atop the batting average rankings. If he keeps this up, he'll be the odds-on favorite to win a batting title.
Matty, he certainly caught fire at the right time, and if he continues this streak and the way he's been swinging the bat, giving himself a chance. Every time he steps to the plate, he gives himself a chance. Not too many people can lay their head on the pillow at night and win it, say they're a batting champion. He's got an opportunity to accomplish that.
Hey, after that base knock right there, he's into double digits, Dero. That's a 10-game hitting streak.
Oh, you talking about double digits, Dan? Now it's getting firm. We're seeing the batting average go up. We're seeing the homers go up. We're seeing the RBIs go up. Everything is moving north.
So coming to the plate, Yasiel Puig. And as you take a look at the splits here, he's actually better against right-handed pitching this season. Looking to wiggle out of this. Here it is. And this is knocked down on the mound. Recovery throw is not in time, and that'll go down as a painful.
I don't know what just happened, but thank God I just did that.
As a hitter, Dero, you get that base hit to give your team the lead. You have to feel good when you get down to first base.
Yeah, it's just a nice approach. You see him turn to his boys right there and get fired up with
Oh,
the
I
dugout.
hit him, and then tomorrow he was getting
Not trying to
confused, and
do
then
too much, able to
he missed his
quiet
target.
the
I
moment
get it
down,
now. I
center
understand now.
himself and come through in a
I
big
got
spot.
you.
In now is A.J. Ellis. He swings and sends it on a line to right center, but he will run this one down in right center. A tough L9, and the inning is over. Only 1 in the inning here for the guys in blue. On. Here's Chris Davis now. Lifetime history with Alex Wood. He's hitless in 6 tries. And he gets ahead 0-1. While his hitting streak might be drawing most of the attention, some might not realize he's hitting for real power as well, slugging over 500 for the season.
And that's the beauty of it, Matty. He's doing it with damage. It's not the 1-for-4 with the ground ball with eyes or the bleeder with no one on that doesn't help the team. This is a guy that's done serious damage from day one of this hit streak, and it's continued.
So the breaking ball locked him up there. Chris Davis goes down to become the first out here in the second inning.
He's just got great strikeout stuff. In his last start, he racked up double-digit Ks, and it looks like he could finish up in that range again here. He's really an exciting pitcher to watch when he's sending guys packing like this.
Fastball, and he swings through it to fall behind. 268 the average for him coming in. 25 homers and 93 RBIs. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. Fouled away. There for it, Escobar. Scooped up. Throw in time at first for out number 2.
Batting sixth, catcher, Wellington Castillo.
Here's the catcher, Wellington Castillo. First pitch of the at-bat. And it's fouled away. The windup and the 0-1. Hard hit ball to second. Tomlinson loves it. And the throw forces him to lay out for that one, but he keeps a foot on the bag to record the out. Down in order go the Mets. They're on the short end of a 1-0 score. Here's Hanley Ramirez, hoping to stay hot as he came through with a 4-hit contest yesterday afternoon. First pitch coming, here it is. In the air to center field and deep back at the center fielder. Back he goes, but this is going to be a home run. It's a solo shot for Hanley Ramirez, and even 30 home runs on the year. And the Dodgers move in front now 2-0.
Hey, listen, there's an old adage in baseball that solo home runs won't kill you. This is one of the top hitters in that lineup. So a home run, a solo home run right here, it's not the end of the world.
Left fielder.
Here's Melky Cabrera. On the ground up the middle. Oh, and it sailed right over his head at first. Oh, he may have been a little disoriented there or something. That's going to allow his man to reach first safely.
This could have been much worse for the first baseman here. He goes up for the throw, leaving his feet, and exposes himself to a potentially devastating collision because the throw was down the first base line. He's lucky he didn't get taken out right here.
Into the box now, Alex Wood. Line to the right side. He lays out, but he can't make the play, and it's through into right. And that's out number 1.
Now batting. Second
Into the box, Kelby Tomlinson. 1 in, 1 out, and 1 on here in the inning. Becomes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Breaking ball in for a strike.
Wow.
Hey, he's not going to get away with that all day. He's got to find a way to get on top of that ball and bury it.
Here comes the 0-1. A swing and a miss at the big curveball.
He's going to use a fastball, I can tell.
Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way.
I knew it.
Hit hard on the ground
I knew it. He's going to use a fastball. He's going to use 2 curves and 1 fastball.
And
Okay,
that
he's
run
trying
will
to,
go
to,
no
to
further than
confuse
second
me.
as there are two
But I know
aboard
his
now.
trick.
Hey, Dero, are you aware
I
of
know
this?
his
That's a
trick
knock
really
right
well.
there. That's an 11
Trying to use
game
2
hitting streak. You
curveballs
think he knows
in
it's
the
at
corner
11?
to
I
the
think
right,
he
and
knows
then he's trying
exactly
to
that
use a
it's at
fastball in
11,
the
which
middle,
starts off
which I hit
innocent.
that.
You just want to get a few knocks to
I
get
know
the
that
hitting
trick
coach off
really
your
well.
back. Next thing you know, you wake up, you've been sleeping easy for almost a week, 8 days. Now we're on 11. This guy's dinner tastes different.
Damn.
Popped him up. Goldschmidt is there for it. He hauls it in without any trouble, and there are 2 away.
Now batting. Third
So
baseman.
stepping in, Justin Turner, 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Hoping to limit the damage, here's the pitch. But right there is the second baseman, and that will retire the side. 1 for the Dodgers in the inning on the home run by Ramirez. We've played 2. It's now 2-0 LA. Back with Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Matt Vasgersian as the TCU product. The left-handed hitting Matt Carpenter is the first to bat in the inning.
Sinker. Alright.
Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. Swing and a little tapper. Wood into the windup. Here's the 0-2. And he fouls this one off. Ready with another 0-2. Fouled off. The next 0-2. Turned on that one and crushed it. Just pulled it a little foul. Now another 0-2. Fouled away.
7 foul balls in a row. Okay, come on now. This is getting a little ridiculous. Don't be shocked if the pitcher throws the rosin back.
And he can only battle for so long as he's finally set down here after an 8-pitch at-bat. And with 1 away, time for a quick check of the standings, and it'll show you that these guys have the division race all sewn up as they look forward to baseball in October. Next to bat, Orlando Arcia. He brings a hit streak that currently sits at 6 games entering play. A high fastball is in there.
We're seeing him in an absolute groove out there on the mound right now. Retired 7 straight, and mechanically, he looks really consistent and fluid to me.
Behind 0-2 now. And he struck him out as well. So the bottom of the order providing little resistance here, and there are 2 away.
Not a lot of guys throw that knuckle curve, but some guys have a lot of success with it. Some say it has more bite than the traditional curveball, but I think it's more of a feel thing. It just works for certain pitchers, and it worked right there.
Standing in now, Louis Tiant. As he'll go after the first pitch to him and comes up empty, it's strike 1. First 2 men in the inning have both gone down via the punch out, so we'll see if he can fare any better. Pulls this one in the air out to left. There is Cabrera as he takes this one in, and the inning is over. Make it 9 straight here to start the ball game. We'll move on to the bottom of inning number 3. LA's on top 2-0. Standing in, Giancarlo Stanton. He'll get us going in the home half of inning number 3.
One of the keys to securing a win, they want to keep the pressure on and try to build that lead as much as they can moving into the later innings.
Lined hard toward right center.
Damn.
This will not elude the right fielder's grasp as he ranges over to handle it for the first down.
Jumped all over that first pitch of the inning, and he didn't miss it. just wasn't able to steer it in a direction that resulted in a leadoff hit.
Comes right after him with a fastball for a strike. 1 out, nobody on. A swinging strike, and now it's 0-2.
If you're going to catch up to a high fastball like that, it's all about getting that front foot down in enough time to allow your hands to start moving forward. He's
able to ride this one high and deep toward right center.
Nice.
Solo home run off the bat of Yasiel Puig. Number 26 for him on the season, and the Dodgers have now taken a 3-0 lead.
Well, he won his last start, but he didn't give up any long balls. He's already given up 2 here, so he's got his work cut out for him if he's going to get the W in this one. He's going to have to start keeping the ball in the yard for starters.
Stepping in now, A.J. Ellis.
A.J. Ellis.
As he lifts it in the air to right field. And he will make the play out there, and there are 2 away now.
Now batting, first baseman, Hanley Ramirez.
Trying to pick things up where he left off, Hanley Ramirez. He went deep in his first at-bat, and we'll see what he's got in store for us here.
And in that last at-bat, it makes you think this guy might have went up there looking for the breaking ball, because he certainly got a break.
Is swung on and driven out to right center field. A ball that's well hit. And it's gone. Solo shot to right center. His second home run of the game, as the Dodgers have increased their lead now 4-0.
Wow, nothing more demoralizing than giving up 3 home runs in the first 3 innings of a game. There's having a guy's number, and then there's absolutely owning him. This could be the latter.
Now batting.
In now, Melky Cabrera.
Melky Cabrera.
To right field and absolutely hammered. Forget about making a play on that ball. It's way out of here. Back-to-back home runs. A solo home run for Melky Cabrera. 8th home run on the season for him. And with it, the Dodgers have opened it up to a 5-0 lead. Long ball is playing in this one. That was the 4th blast of the game so far for this lineup. Dan, D-Row, what are your thoughts on what they're doing as a team so far?
Matty V, D-Row, I don't know what you think, but this is like crazy. 4th round tripper of the game so far.
Yeah, you're watching this pitcher. He's just not executing on both sides. They're missing over the heart of the plate, not using the quadrants. In the hitters meeting, they focused on this stuff. They thought these guys could miss middle, and that's exactly what's happening.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. To third. Taken in by Carpenter. Throw in time, and the side is retired. So they get 3 runs here, all coming via solo home runs. 3 innings complete. It's the Dodgers 5 and the Mets nothing. Now at the plate, Richie Ashburn back to the top of the lineup as they're still looking for their first base runner in this one.
No doubt about that, Matt. They've yet to figure this guy out on the mound. He's looked great so far.
He has, but we'll see if this second trip through the order changes anything.
Yeah, it'll be interesting to see what kind of adjustments these hitters are able to make in the middle innings of this game.
Little dribbler down the line. That winds up foul for the second strike. Woods ready. 0-2 on its way. Popped him up. Cabrera has it in his sights. He's got it one away. So digging in now, Dave Winfield. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. First delivery to him on the way. Takes a fastball on the inside corner. Mets are still looking for their first hit of the ball game. Still no balls and 2 strikes. The next 0-2. And another foul ball. The 0-2 once more. Stays alive, still 0-2. Ramirez trying to get there, but this is just going to wind up being a foul ball. Neither guy giving in here, and they'll do it again.
6 fouls in a row. This is turning into one of those epic at-bats. Who's going to blink first? Is the pitcher going to continue to attack the zone, or is the hitter going to come outside it?
Got him swinging on the fastball there. Dave Winfield goes down for out number 2 in the top half. Here's Paul Goldschmidt now, as he looks at a fastball that's in there for strike 1. While his hitting streak might be drawing most of the attention, some might not realize he's hitting for real power as well, slugging over 500 for the season.
And that's the beauty of it, Matty. He's doing it with damage. It's not the 1-for-4 with the ground ball with eyes, or the bleeder with no one on that doesn't help the team. This is a guy that's done serious damage from day 1 of this hit streak, and it's continued.
Tomlinson is there, and the side is retired. Mets go down 1-2-3. They can't chip into that 5-0 deficit. Here's Kelby Tomlinson, 1 for 2 in the ball game thus far.
Even though they're up by a boatload early on in this one, you can't get complacent and get lazy. They got to keep the gas pedal down, because this team that they're playing can strike and score a lot of runs too.
Hit on the ground to third. And the throw to first is in time. 1 gone.
Now batting, shortstop,
So 1 away here with the bases empty, and that'll bring in the shortstop, Yunel Escobar. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Cue shot here out towards short, and an easy play out there as this is taken for the second out.
Now batting, third baseman, Justin.
So striding forward now, Justin Turner. No hits to this point. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. A shot down the first baseline. This is foul for the first strike. Good curveball. Strike 2. Aside from the hitting streak, the other story surrounding him is his contention in the batting race. If the streak continues, it wouldn't be surprising to see him climb into the lead.
Oh, absolutely. He's caught fire at the right time, and he's staring down these leaders, and they see him coming. Every day they're checking the box score, wondering how many hits he's getting on a nightly basis.
So, D-Roll, that's not a bad way to keep it going. A base hit right there, hitting streak, 15 games and counting.
Yeah, we're halfway through a calendar month, and he looks up and he's had a knock. You can't get caught up in it. You have to trust the process. Keep doing what got you to this point. Staying focused, not trying to do too much, staying within your plan, and studying the opposing pitcher.
Giancarlo Stanton now. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Ashburn will get there, and he puts it away to retire the side. Dodgers leave 1, but they hold a 5-0 lead. Here's Chris Davis now.
Leading off with the Mets.
We're moving through the middle of this ball game right now. If they want to get things going, how about trying to get some base runners on or at least get a base hit? They don't have any hits going into this part of the game.
Woods ready. Here comes the first pitch. Now a swing and a ground ball. This gets foul. It's 0-1. 0-1 count. Here's the pitch. Swing and a miss, and he's in trouble now. 0-2. Well, his hitting streak might be drawing most of the attention. Some might not realize he's hitting for real power as well, slugging over 500 for the season.
And that's the beauty of it, Matty. He's doing it with damage. It's not the 1-for-4 with the ground ball with eyes or the bleeder with no one on that doesn't help the team. This is a guy that's done serious damage from day one in his hit streak, and it's continued.
Jonathan Scope will stand in for the second time now as he looks at a called strike. It's 0-1. Lofted in the air out toward right center. There to make the play is Puig for route number 2. A look at our line score to this point, and I'm almost certainly jinxing things by pointing it out, but it's worth mentioning that 0 in the hit column through 2 outs here in the 5th. Here's the catcher, Wellington Castillo. This guy's still looking at a 0 in the hit column. First pitch of the at-bat on its way, and it's fouled away. No runs, no hits, 1 error in the game for the Mets thus far. And he struck him out, his 7th of the ball game, and that ends the inning. Down in order go the Mets. Need to get it going soon. In now is Yasiel Puig. He's coming off a solo homer in his previous trip.
In the last at-bat, that breaking ball was really up in the zone. Not a good spot for a pitcher to throw the off-speed pitch. If he wants to come back and throw that in this at-bat, he better get it down below the knees.
Here's a shot to left field and deep. Look at this. And out of here. And I mean by plenty. That ball was crushed. A solo shot here to left. His 2nd of the game. As they pile on, it's now 6-0. In now is A.J. Ellis.
A.J. Ellis.
Lifted in the air to right field. Winfield on the move. Makes the play, 1 away.
Now batting, third baseman.
Here's Hanley Ramirez. 2 home runs already to his name in this one, and we'll see if he could possibly strike again.
This guy's having a pretty good week so far in 1 game. His last at-bat, his 2nd home run of the game. We'll see if they'll pitch him a little bit more carefully in this AB.
Ashburn moves over. He's got it, and there are 2 down now.
Now batting.
Here's Melky Cabrera.
And hey, it was a breaking ball to boot. This guy's a pretty good off-speed hitter. You could tell by that last at-bat, he wasn't fooled at all. He sat back, waited, got the breaking ball, and didn't miss it.
And he squares up on this one. Deep to straightaway right. But it bends just foul into the 2nd deck. Hard hit ball to 2nd. Scope is there. They'll whip this one to first in time, and that ends the inning. Dodgers do get a run, and it comes on the home run by Yasiel Puig. We're through 5 innings here tonight. It's the Dodgers 6 and the Mets nothing. Leading off the inning, Matt Carpenter, and they'll need him to get something going here.
This one doesn't look good so far. Down by a boatload as we enter the middle innings. It's about time they get something going, and the last thing you want to do is fall behind where you have to score a bunch in the 8th and 9th inning.
Wood into the windup, coming at him with the 0-1. skied into very shallow right. Tomlinson stay with it as he backs up and puts it away. One gone.
Now batting, shortstop.
Digging in, Orlando Arcia 0 for 1 after he took a look at strike 3 in his first plate appearance. First delivery to him on the way. Takes a fastball on the inside corner.
Hey, that's another nice two-seamer right there. He's been able to manipulate that pitch all game, keeping it at the hollow of the knee, getting a lot of ground balls and a lot of swing and miss.
And the 6th inning is progressing quickly here. Now 2 away.
When the guy in the mound is working on a no-no this late, every play is exciting and stressful for the fielders. We'll see if they can continue making the plays behind him.
Andrew Knapp will get the call to pinch hit here, as we'll see what he can do with 2 out and the base is empty. In there for strike 1. Batting average down in the low 210s. 2 home runs, 10 RBIs. The windup and the 0-1. Behind 0-2 now. And he struck him out. So it might be time to begin the countdown, as he's now gone through 6 innings without allowing a base hit. Mets go down 1-2-3. They still find themselves down 6-0. Jason Vargas gets the call to pitch here, and he'll try to sort this mess out. He's going to try to at least eat a couple of innings for his guys. Into the box now, Alex Wood.
Leading off for the Dodgers.
He's ready. Here's the first offering.
Wood.
Line to shortstop, and there's 1 away.
Now batting, second baseman, Kelby.
Here's Kelby Tomlinson. He was retired via the ground ball last time up. Here's the first pitch to him. Hit back up the middle. Arcia fields it cleanly. Throw gets him, 2 down.
The batter, number 00, shortstop.
At the plate, Yunel Escobar. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. Here comes the first pitch. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. He lays out for it, but he can't pull it in. And now he'll get into scoring position with 2 away.
Some guys just lay back and watch that first pitch go by no matter what. Work the count, make the pitcher waste a few pitches. But when he serves up a fastball like this on the first pitch, it's hard not to go after it. And that's just what he does. He jumped all over it.
Into the box, Justin Turner. Took something off there, but this is hit well anyway, out to deep center. And off the batter's eye for a home run. An impressive shot to dead center field. So a 2-run shot to left center, and he keeps it up. 53 now on the year, as they've widened this lead to 8 now. Guys, you believe what we're seeing here today? With 6 home runs so far, this lineup is turning in a performance for the ages at the plate.
Hey, thanks, Matt. Yeah, you know what? Dodger Stadium has always been known for a very high mound, and pitchers love to pitch in this ballpark. In D-roll, when the sun goes down and that marine layer air comes in, this is a tough yard to hit the ball out.
That was gone right there, Dan. Day game.
And he'll get there in plenty of time to put this one away, and that ends the inning. Another good inning here for the Dodgers. Hey, not everybody leaves early. On to the back third tonight. Stick around on MLB Network. Back here at Dodger Stadium. This one pretty much all over, but the shouting as we check our game summary to see how we've gotten to where we are. Now back to the top of the Mets order, digging in, Richie Ashburn. He flew out in his last at-bat.
We're moving right along into this one as we head into the late innings. Listen, if you want to score, you got to have to bunch some hits together, and they haven't been able to do that so far. So hopefully this leadoff guy, this will be the right guy at the right spot to get something going.
You know, guys, sometimes guys don't like pulling the trigger. They want to see something go by, calibrate the speed, calibrate the break, and then make their adjustments off that. Maybe that's the case right here.
And he strikes him out here. So that's out number 1 here in the 7th as he continues to keep him out of the hit column.
He's just ringing up strikeouts left and right. But what's really impressive to me, he hasn't walked anyone either. He's just pounding the zone. His stuff is dirty today.
Standing in now, Dave Winfield. And a first pitch swing. He hits a fly ball to left center. And Melky will make the catch for out number 2. Here's Paul Goldschmidt now. And Dan, it seems like this starter is just dominating the game right now. Feels like we're seeing a lot of 3-up, 3-down innings.
No doubt about that, Matt. Hey, I've enjoyed watching him go about his business, but I'm also interested to see if this offense can figure out a way to get a couple of cracks in his armor before it gets too late.
Yeah, that remains to be seen. First pitch of the at-bat. Popped him up. Ramirez has room in foul territory, and this is going to wind up a foul ball. While his hitting streak might be drawing most of the attention, some might not realize he's hitting for real power as well, slugging over 500 for the season.
And that's the beauty of it, Matty. He's doing it with damage. It's not the 1-for-4 with the ground ball with eyes or the bleeder with no one on that doesn't help the team. This is a guy that's done serious damage from day 1 of this hit streak, and it's continued.
Yasiel Puig will stand in again as he looks for home run number 3 in the ballgame as we flash you back here to his 2nd home run. This is back in the 5th inning as he has the long ball working in his first few at-bats. Here's the first pitch to him. Changeup in for a strike. A couple of righties starting to loosen now in the bullpen. This is line to left. Another base hit. How about the game he's putting together? Now 4 for 4 in this one. So that puts the leadoff man aboard to get the inning underway.
Man, talk about having a good game. Like most guys, this would be a good week. 4th hit of the game, and 2 of those D-Rose round trippers.
Yeah, he's going to have a smile on his face for a while here, Dan. These are special nights. You have to enjoy these. These don't come around often, and he is taking full advantage of it.
First offering on its way. Now a ball lined toward the alley in left center, but this will be pulled in out there in left center. Well hit, but a rough out number 1.
Up next for the Dodgers, first baseman, Hanley Ramirez.
Stepping in, Hanley Ramirez. He's 2 for 3 and looking for more here. First delivery to him on the way. And that changeup makes him jump, a swing and a miss.
Hey, this pitcher better watch himself right here. The way this guy's swinging, he's got aggressive things on his mind.
There's a changeup over the outside corner.
Count 0-2.
A bullet to first base. And they will apply the tag between first and second. It's a double play, and just like that, the side is retired. We'll look ahead to inning number 8 now. It's the Dodgers 8 and the Mets nothing. next will be the Mets cleanup hitter, Chris Davis. He leads off their half of the 8th, and they've been unable to get that starter out of the game to this point.
Yeah, he settled in early on the mound, partly due to the lead his guys gave him to take some of the pressure off. He's taken that and pitched very effectively in this one.
While his hitting streak might be drawing most of the attention, some might not realize he's hitting for real power as well, slugging over 500 for the season.
And that's the beauty of it, Matty. He's doing it with damage. It's not the 1-for-4 with the ground ball with eyes or the bleeder with no one on that doesn't help the team. This is a guy that's done serious damage from day one of this hit streak, and it's continued.
So he punches him out looking at the fastball. Chris Davis becomes the first out of the inning. Here comes the Dodger manager making his way toward the mound. And it looks as though that's going to be all for his starter here tonight. So this home crowd likely to give him a standing O as he departs with the shutout in check and a nice tip of the cap there to acknowledge a job well done. Brian Dunsing gets the call as he'll pitch with 1 gone in the top of the 8th.
Number 33, Ryan Dunsing.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. And that one stayed too low, apparently. Just a bit high that time as he misses for a ball.
Well, 2-0 now, and this is where he makes his money. If he gets a pitch to Hackett, you can bet he's not going to hold back.
And he'll take it to the bag himself for the out. Final line there for the Dodgers starting pitcher. He was really in command on the mound throughout the evening. Stepping in, Wellington Castillo, 0 for 2 for him to this point. Here's the 0-1 pitch. And he fouls this one off. Dunsing has a good reputation for preventing the long ball. A swing and a miss. That retires the side, and that will do it. Down in order go the Mets. Still 8-0. Here's Melky Cabrera. He's working on a 1 for 3 thus far.
Left fielder, Melky Cabrera.
First pitch of the at-bat. Hit hard on the ground to second. Stroke has it. And there's one away. Next for the Dodgers, Brian Dunsing. And he's getting his first plate appearance here in the 8th after entering off the bench just a little bit ago. And he throws the fastball by him here, 0-1. With this one almost in the books, the story was clearly the long ball. What are your thoughts on this offense, fellas?
Well, Matty V, I don't know what your thoughts are, D-Roll, but boy, when the weather starts to warm up and the ball starts jumping out like this, it's clear that the pitchers need to start making better pitches.
Yeah, just great approach. No one really chased today. Really stayed staunch on their ability to get that pitcher to come into the heart of the plate, and they did damage with it.
Under it is Carpenter, and that's out number 2.
Now batting.
Here's Kelby Tomlinson. He was
So
a
far, so
ground-out
good.
victim last time up. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Hit high in the air down the right field line. Winfield moving in. He's there to track it down, and that'll end the inning. Dodgers down in order as the lead holds at 8-0. Nighttime shot of the sprawling city of Los Angeles. We're back on MLB Network. Here's Matt Carpenter starting things for his side in the 9th as they face the improbable odds of trying to come back in this one.
Yeah, not a lot of hope for them at this point. These guys know these bats still count, at least for their own stats. You can't mill in your chances as a professional.
Oh, And there's the good curveball as he's set down on strikes for the second time here tonight. Next to bat, Orlando Arcia. Here comes the first pitch. Lifted into the air to shallow center. Escobar ranging into the outfield. He's got it. A nice play there.
Only one more.
Boy, he showed some pretty good range, heading pretty deep into the outfield to bring that one down. Thought the outfielder might call him off, but he clearly had it under control.
Chip Lamb will get the call to pinch hit here, as we'll see what he can do with 2 out and the base is empty. Hit on the ground down the first baseline, but a foul ball here. 0-1. He'll enter play here with an average just over 250, 25 homers, and 81 driven in. A crowd of over 39,000 on their feet. On the verge of a no-hitter, and the pitch.
Nice.
Strike 3 call.
Thank everybody for watching. I've been watching Mr. Shiny, and
Yeah, you know what's amazing? A combined no-hitter is even more rare than a complete game no-hitter. So it's not something you see every day or every year for that matter. And that's what you call a total team effort.
Several good offensive performances in this one, but none better than the one turned in by the guy you see right there. He's our top player of the game.
Well, he blasted a couple of balls over the wall in this one, really put the guys on his back and carried him to the victory.
we see you guys next time.